and friends and neighbors, or shall I say this afternoon.
Welcome back to the Steelers franchise on Madden 22. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. It is time for the playoffs here. We're going to be taking on the Patriots in the wildcard round of the 2025 campaign. They're calling for snow, as always, so it's going to be pretty rough in terms of footing, and so we can expect a little bit less ability to, cut, accelerate. Passing usually tends to be a little bit difficult in these conditions. I don't know if they kind of code that into the game where defenders are just better in coverage, but I feel like that's usually the case. Maybe it's the pass rush that becomes more of a factor. Now, before we do this, we are actually going to go into the sliders and make sure that we've adjusted these to make it difficult here. So we're actually going to lower QB accuracy. We're going to lower pass blocking. Run blocking needs to come all the way down to 1, period. That's just what it needs to be. That can go up. This needs to actually come down. And then on this side of things, we're actually going to make it harder for them to throw. Pass blocking can stay where it is. Run blocking is fine. And these are going to come up. So we're going to go 95 and 99 or 100 or whatever. Tackling, that could probably come down. We're taking our run blocking all the way down. So basically this is going to make it a little bit harder to throw the football, I feel like. But we should have a little bit more ability to sling it around the field. Well, bottom line is it's going to make it harder. Our offense is going to really have to be on its game and stay balanced, because running is going to be a little bit harder. Passing is going to be a little bit harder. So, we turned down our throwing accuracy and turned up the defense's ability to cover, but turned down the defense's ability to make interceptions. So we'll see how this goes. Now, against this team in these conditions, we are going to try and focus on stopping the run. So that's going to be the strategy there. Offensively, we will stick with blitz counter. This is a really balanced and strong defense, both against the run and the pass. And my plan today is to try and stay as balanced as possible so that we don't get very one-dimensional. We take advantage of whatever look they give us. So if they are going to let us run it, we will take it. If they're going to try and force us to throw it, we'll do it. They start putting 8-9 guys in the box, we'll just throw a quick pass, get the ball out, and try and make plays after the catch or whatever. So, anyway, I'm not going to be too focused on doing any one thing going forward, simply because I think it's balance against, an arguably more intelligent and better AI. The balanced defense, or the balanced offensive approach, is going to be what it takes to beat teams consistently. So, alright, we got some player upgrades before we even jump into the action, which is good. Kendrick Green up to an 80 overall. And if I had it to do over again, as far as, the entire franchise goes, I would have had these settings on from the beginning, and I would have, let's go with utility, because I'll bet you he'll still get, you know what, forget it, go blocking. You're a fullback, that's your job. Anyway, I would, if I had it to do over again, just take the sliders and leave them where they were at the beginning. The AI slide, or the XP sliders. I feel like players are progressing too quickly, and I don't know if that's just your team or if that's all the other teams, but bottom line is we got a bunch of really good players. And some of it, I guess, could be attributed to drafting and managerial decisions and free agency and whatever, but our team is pretty well loaded at this point. All right, I think we're ready to go. Ooh, somebody's coming back. Oh, Zach Monroe is back from injury. So this is going to help us going into the playoffs. We need him healthy. All right, so yeah, that's obvious that he's going to be our starting right end, and then let's just make sure that these are set correctly. It should be TJ Watt on one side. Why do they have Zach Monroe second here? I guess maybe it's because they would put Highsmith in on this side and move Monroe to the other side. Is that... Who's third on this side? McDonald. So either way, we'd go from Watt and Monroe to Monroe and somebody who is a 74 overall. At least in that role. So, I think we're ready to go. It's playoff action against the Patriots on the road because we ended up as the wild card team. But it's okay. Sometimes being the wild card team, even though, you know, you've got to play that extra game, if you win it and you don't have any like key injuries, it can be sort of a boost for your team. You get confidence going. You're fresh as far as like the team hasn't been sitting around without any live action for 2 weeks. So hopefully we can get off to a good start to the playoffs here. We're going to keep going with the policy of win and then sim. At least one game in the playoffs we will sim. So snowy conditions and it's windy and it looks like the wind is blowing kind of with me and off to the right. We're just going to kick this deep and get a feel for what the wind is actually doing. Yeah, so it is blowing with me and to the right. Pretty much the opposite of what it says. So the Patriots have Mac Jones at the helm. I'm not sure how good he is now, this deep into the franchise or whatever, but I still think that regardless of how good he is, the key today is going to be making sure that we don't let them run the ball very well. Oh, come on. Russell was hurt on the first stinking play. Is it cramps? All right, we're going to go a zone blitz here on 2nd and 5. Let's run again. They got a first down. They're not going to stay committed to that. And he had torn labrum, so he's probably out for the playoffs. Might be back in time for the Super Bowl if we get that far. One stinking play into the postseason. All right. If they keep trying to run it constantly, eventually we're going to come up with a stop for no gain. Kind of like that. And now they're behind the chains. And they're going to have to throw it. And when I feel like I know they're going to throw it, we're going to be a little bit aggressive as far as our defense. Let's go dollar. Cover 3 sky. Just see if we can kind of disguise our coverage a little bit and see if we can't get a sack or a pick. Well, it's a short completion. Get him. All right, Devontae Parker is shaken up. Now it's 3rd and 6. They're going to pass the ball here. They've got 2 tight ends, but we're going in the nickel, and we're going to go with a blitz.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
So it's coming off that corner on the right-hand side, and they've got trips out that way. Hit him. Oh, dang it. I thought Bill was going to come in and jar that loose, but he hangs on. That's a big completion there. All right, first down. They're into our territory. We're going to be aggressive here in blitz. Coming right up the middle with Bush here if they look like they're handing it off. You got to make that, yeah, I was going to say, you got to make that tackle out there on the edge. It's a good play. They get 2 yards. All right, now we're going to go 3. Slide or slant the protection or the pass rush to the left here in case he hands it off going that way. Dang it! They're moving the ball well. Let's go. Cover 6, maybe. Let's press. They're gonna run it. Dang it! 2nd and 3. We will blitz here. Let's go cover 1. Sting weak. Blitzing around the edge there. If they run it that way, he's going to be kind of heading that direction. Oh, you got to make... Okay. I was going to say, you got to make that tackle, and he did. Good play, McDonald. All right, they ran right into my blitz there. Now, 3rd down and 5. I want... Let's go cover 3 match. I think this is going to be something underneath. Kareem Hunt is tired. They're setting up a screen. Nothing. Booyah. All right, so they got to settle for a field goal. Be a 38-yarder. And Mac Jones took a hit. So we're going to be trailing, but if we can just be efficient offensively and do what we did there defensively, bend, don't break, and just wait for one play to help get your defense off the field, I think we'll be okay. See, the Chiefs beat the Raiders. All right. Ooh, nice tackle. All right, so here we go, 1st and 10 from the 34, so pretty good field position. That wind must be pretty stout. Let's call, see, I called the run to the left. I think I could flip it and run to the right, but what I'm going to do instead is actually go to this X follow and bring Moreau across this way. But see, they kind of dropped into that. Dude, turn around and catch the ball! What the heck was that? That was garbage. He was wide open, and that's a good read by me to see that he's out there, flip it out to him. I think I'm actually going to just run it right there where we called it. Get the 1st down. No, he's a yard short, but I think we just run it here and try and get this 1st down. Let's go weak. And gut. See, I don't want to run it that way. I'd be running right into their best defender up front. So we're going to flip it, go over here. Good blocking. Oh, he tripped me. That's all right. Got the 1st down. Let's try and throw it here. See, I don't want Benny Snell in this formation. I want the rookie Richardson. He's a pretty good pass catcher. Want to get him some reps anyway. I don't really like this defensive look, though. Let's just run it. Ooh, good blocking. He almost got another 1st down there. He did get the 1st down. All right. Let's try that look again. Call the screen. See, they're lined up all kinds of goofy. This is just weird. We're going to just run it up the middle if you line up like that. We didn't get as much as I would have liked, but you've got to take what the defense is giving you. All right, we're going to go tight end angle here. Now, Juju coming underneath, I'm hoping is open here. And he's going to be. And he what the heck kind of throw was that? That's the kind of day it's going to be throwing the football, apparently. So we need, let's go stick. And see, they are in what looks like man coverage, which means Richardson, as long as he doesn't fall down running that little route that he's going to run. Oh, he did, but I'm in trouble. That was a man blitz. I might have been able to take a shot deep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so this is a 56-yarder. Crazy wind. But the wind is helping me here. Did he get enough? Yes! Oh, that's huge. All right, hang on a second. All right. So that's a big answer there. Almost didn't get into range. That one barely cleared the crossbar. All right. So let's go back and play some defense here. Again, we're just going to try and stay a little bit conservative, basically, hoping that eventually they make a mistake, or penalty, or Mac Jones goes back to throw, holds the ball too long. Oh, come on. Come on. McDonald, you got to make that tackle. That would have been no gain. Instead, they get a first down. Let's go with a zone blitz here. What the heck is Bush doing lined up over there? Get him. On! Too easy. And that's where we could use Russell up the middle. Get that big body in there, clogging up the interior line. We're going to slant to the left here. Kind of just keep slanting towards their strong side. Nice play, Bush. Stood him up, no gain basically, and now 3rd and 2. We got a chance to get off the field right here. And we're going to go with man coverage. I want to go cover 1. Leave Bush kind of in the middle of the field. Let's press outside. Single safety deep. Get him. Yes! Nice play. That's Zach Monroe. We got him just short of the first down. I'm going to watch for a fake here, just in case they try and do something cute. They're kicking into the wind, so we probably wouldn't have gotten much of a return anyway. Actually, I probably should have fielded that on the fair catch, but we lost a yard or 2 as a result. No big deal. All right. Let's try the same concept we did to start the last drive, but we're actually going to stick with the run. We're just going left instead of right. Nice blocking. Oh, go, go, go! That was perfect blocking. Good job on the outside there. Got a good block from Deontay Johnson downfield. Gain of 22. We're going to try play action here. Now, Chase Claypool might be one-on-one if that safety comes in. He went back, so I think we're going to have Johnson deep. God, Crawford is terrible right now. I mean, he's wide open. And that's like 3 throws of his that have been terrible. One was not his fault. Benny Snell just never turned around to try and catch the ball. But now, 3rd and 3. We got to throw it here, I think. Let's go 494 flat. So, kind of looking for Freiermuth up the seam there. It's not there. I can run with this. Give me a block out here. There we go. Do it with your legs if you can't do it with your arm. So let's stick with the ground game here. Let's get Richardson in. Why did it say Benny Snell was not even an option for me to pick there? That was weird. Oh, it's because he was already in, I guess, right? Good blocking again. It's another first down on the ground. We're going to stick with this ground game. No, Benny Snell is out of the game. What happened? I didn't see an injury. But he is definitely not in the game right now. All right, 2nd and 2. We've run it a bunch of times in a row. We're going to try play action here. They're showing blitz. We're looking for Johnson on that deep post. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah. They brought 6. We just didn't have enough guys to block them all. Dang it. 3rd and 16, and now we're kicking into the wind. We've got to get a bunch of yards here. I would say 10 yards minimum. Even then, it's a 50-yarder into a stiff wind. I don't think we can hit that. Come on, make a good throw one time. Get it. Yes! That is huge. But he's hurt. Dang it. All right, let's go back to the ground, though. I don't know what's up with Benny Snell, but he is out of the game. I'm going to need to go look at the injury report and see if there's something going on there, because that's kind of bothering me at this point. So he's got a hamstring pull. He's likely to return, but what happened to Benny Snell? Is that here? Medical center. No, he's just tired, I guess. But what's up with that? Because I don't remember putting anything on like full pads or whatever.
2nd and 7.
All right, let's go. Actually, you know what? We're going to go with mesh here. Claypool coming across, I think, is going to be open. No, he's not. Can I get to the edge? It goes down as a sack, actually. I think. Now 3rd and 9. Let's try this 494 flat again. Freiermuth up the seam. I need that middle linebacker to blitz. He did, but it's not there anyway. It was pretty soft coverage there, but they make the tackle. That's the best throw he's made yet. Why would we go for it here? In these conditions, take the points. All right, so the wind is blowing to the left. And that's good. So 6-3, 10 minutes left in the half. I need a drink of coffee. All right. So we will kick it left here, kind of ride the wind that way. It's going to be a short kick more than likely because of the fact that it's blowing toward us. Yeah, I mean, I kicked that full power and it's only down to the 6. So the wind is a definite factor for distance. Not to mention we're kicking in the snow, which I think is also a factor. It makes that 56-yarder that much more impressive. But, all right, we're going to try double A gap here. If they run it, we could be in a little bit of trouble, but we've got 6 men at the line of scrimmage to their 5. I think we're okay here. Come on, get the sack. Get the sack. Come on, guys. Get the ball. Get him. Zach Monroe. Sack, fumble, loss of 13. And now we're kind of like pretty sure they're going to pass it. We're going to go cover 4 and try and get another sack. Watch a screen. No, not a screen. Make the tackle. All right. So it's going to be 4th and long here. 4th and really long. Let's go prevent cover 3. All right. Again, watch for a screen. But we're really just looking for the deep ball. No! And he got it. You gotta be kidding me. Oh! Now we're gonna blitz because I'm angry. Press him on the outside. They got a bunch of guys that are tired.
I think it's got to be 0-1, right? Raiders, Patriots, just in the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
Ooh. Sometimes when you see that ball come out quick like that, receiver's not ready for it. The defender is, because they're kind of just watching the QB anyway, and it's an interception. Not that time, but nice throw. Dang it. He's sharp right now. Crawford's terrible. All right, let's go. Let's try that double A gap look again. Got a sack out of it last time, so we're kind of hoping. See, now they've got 6 linemen to block the 6 of us that are at the line of scrimmage. They went play action. And then a delayed route there. He slips out into the flat. They get another first down. Come on. Oh, crap. I just hit the wrong play. Let's just go back to... No, get him, get him, get him, get him. See, we didn't have the right personnel in there. I should have called a timeout. Took a chance that they would throw it out of that formation, and it backfired. But now, I think they're going to be a little bit overconfident and try and run it again, and we're going to stuff it. We're blitzing. Come on, guys. Gain of 4. Second down. We're going to go cover 3 here. We're going to show blitz, though.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Draw. Get him! Holy crap, where is our defense? Did he get the first down? No, 3rd and inches, and this is a big play right here. We've got to, I think we need to go with a zone blitz. Why is, timeout. They come out, spread offense on 3rd and inches, which we can't have. So let's go with a nickel and blitz from the edge. Pinch the D-line in case they try and run it up the middle. No, no, no! Dang it! He's killing me! Freaking Hunter Henry. He's got like 5 catches already. Dang it. That's all right. 6.5 minutes to go. We've been running the ball well. Let's see if we can't put together a nice sustained drive here and make a play. Or make a late touchdown to get the lead at the half. All right. So we're going to go single back trips. It's called a power O. But see, I want to run right instead of left here. They've got that corner still out there. We've got numbers to the right with the pulling guard, and he put a good block down. We can't get away from the run just because Benny Snell is not in the line. We've got to stay committed to it. Same situation here. We're going to run it left, except this time we don't have the guard pulling. But Dotson doing a good job. And we've got a first down. Now let's go stretch. See, they got the extra man in the box this time. We're going to audible. See what happens. It's going to be Johnson. Good throw. First down. All right, let's go chew clock. Chew that clock up so that they don't get the football back. Somebody keeps calling me. Like, they've called 3 times in like a minute. And it's a number that I don't recognize. Oh, it's a good run, but it's coming back. Hold it. Who's it against? Kendrick Green. Second down, or 1st and 15. So it only cost us 5 yards. We were already a little bit downfield. Let's flip this and run away from whoever that is. I think it's a game-generated player that they drafted in the last couple of seasons. All right, so we got about 4 of them back there. 2nd and 11. We're going to go gun and get them thinking pass, but yeah, I think I'm actually going to run this halfback screen. Swing it out to Richardson. We need some blocking out there. And we didn't get it. Well, we got a couple of yards, so we got a 3rd and what, 7? Last time we tried that formation, it didn't work. So we're gonna go like this. Hurry up and get it off here. Watch what's going on defensively. There it is. Ray breaks a tackle down to the 30. One more play will get us to the 2-minute warning, and that's our primary objective with this play, is just run it up the middle, get us down to the 2-minute warning, and hopefully get 4 or 5 yards on this play. Fryermuth come throw a block over here. He did, but then there's a flag. Probably against a wide receiver for a block in the back. Dang it. That's going to stop the clock. We still gained 3 yards out of it, though. So now let's just go back. We're still going to run it up the middle. Oh, the clock will run, so that'll get us down to the 2-minute warning. So let's just let it run for a second here. So now 1st and 7. I'm going to continue to run the ball because I am not worried about the clock. We've got plenty of time. We've got a couple of timeouts. We already used one, didn't we? Yeah, so we got to be aware of that, but we're in pretty good shape right now. 1st down and 7. We only need an abbreviated 1st down yardage here. It's 3 of them. Let's go I formation. Let's go with actually the big formation here. What is up with Benny Snell, guys? See, I think I can run this outside instead of up the middle. I might need to cut it back. That's a 1st down. All right, now we can take chew clock off and just run our offense. We're going to go flanker drive, flip it, and we're looking for Claypool underneath here. If they give it to me, which they are. Good throw. It's almost a 1st down. We're going to go hurry up. X follow. Moreau might be there. No, he's not. I can run. Hold on to the ball. Oh, man, that's a hit. I had two hands on the ball there, thankfully. All right, now, 2nd and goal. 25 seconds to go. We're going to go mesh, and I bet you, yep, this should be a touchdown with a good throw. We're going to go max protect. We're looking for either Johnson or Claypool, whoever looks like they're going to be open, and it's going to be Johnson. Wide open. Too easy. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Get a touchdown and get it late in the half. So it looks like we'll be ahead by 3. They've got 22 seconds and 3 timeouts. We just basically need to avoid, you know, either 3 decent completions or like 1 big one to get them into field goal range, because they've got the wind helping them. Come on, special teams. How about a fumble here? Nope. It's okay. All right. 1st and 10. They're coming out single back wing. 2 tight ends. This is probably a run. Going to slant to the left and just kind of try and make sure they don't get a big gain here. See, why would you run it up the middle and then call a timeout? Like, if you're going to try and score, you need to be throwing it there. Now they go to the gun. But we're going to just go cover 2 man. We'll have 2 safeties helping deep. We'll have a 4-man pass rush. Hunter Henry is just killing us. See, now they're in the gun, 2 tight ends. I'm going to stick with the dime, because if they run it, they're not scoring this half. We're going to run a screen. Oh, I missed him. And he gets out of bounds with 3 seconds. So basically, they got to throw a Hail Mary here. This is bad, because if they catch it, it's probably a touchdown. I got to watch what the running back does. If he doesn't go out for a pass, yeah, I got to come and try and put pressure on him. Ooh. All right, so we're up 3 at the half. I got to take a break and see who the heck it was that was calling me, but pretty good start, and we get the ball to start the second half. Little update here, not that it's super relevant anymore because of our staff point situation, but we're 11 of 15 for the first downs, doing well on the rushing yards goal. We've got 1 of the 2 touchdown passes and 1 of the 3 sacks that we need. So we're ahead by 3. We get the ball in the second half, and this first possession could be pretty key. Looks like we're going with the wind in the third quarter. So now's where we need to take advantage and try and score, especially with pretty good field position. So we've got an injury to a depth corner there, as you can see. We've got a stretch run selected here, but I'm going to audible. And there's Moreau. Break that tackle. We got about 4. Crawford has settled in. He was 0 for 4. He's 8 for his last 8. So Arnold is the backup strong safety, apparently. Not a huge loss there because he's pretty much just special teams. Let's go 494 flat here. Oh, this is bad because my audible doesn't really set up well. You know what? We're going to send Claypool deep, and if I got one-on-one out there, I might take a shot. I don't. So let's just run with it. Give me a block, Deontay. There we go. Big pickup. Down to the 38. It was a 22-yard gain, I believe. Now, let's see if we can try play action one time. See, they got 8 around the box, and this time I actually like the audible here. Let's see if they blitz off the edge there. No, so just flip it out. Oh, good defense right there. They had that very well defended. 2nd and 11. We got to get some yardage here. So let's go gun. We're going to call the screen. And we're actually going to run it, I think. Need a block out there. Got it. Go. All right, inside the red zone. So Crawford, 10 for his last 10 now. He's starting to feel it. Let's go. Ooh, I got an idea. Bird's drag. We're looking for the touchdown right here, but they are basically saying if you want to run it up the middle, you can go right ahead. And I say, okay. We'll take those 10 yards. Nice and easy. Now we're going to just run it and get the first down. Set up 1st and goal. I could go left here instead of right. We got numbers, especially after that motion and a guard pulling. Get in. Really close. So we can probably keep it on the ground here and get this touchdown. Let's go high formation. I'm going to go Hulk. It's a weird formation because you've got a tight end lined up where the left tackle normally would be. But, oh my gosh. How does nobody block that guy at all? I mean, nobody even tried to block him. And we lose 2 yards. All right, we're going outside this time. I'm going to flip this. Because they put what's-his-face on the left side instead of the right. I audible. They don't even adjust. And now, look at that cut. That's what I'm talking about. That'll put us up by 2 scores. That is big. We are running the ball extremely well in this one. All right, extra point is good. Up by 10. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. So still lots of time. We've got to, play some defense and take care of the football. But we can start working the clock down pretty quickly with our running game working the way it has been. And frankly, Crawford has been really efficient completing passes. So that clock is going to keep moving more than likely. So let's force them to make slow, sustained drives to try and get back in it. Pretty much the same strategy we've had all game. Just don't make it easy on them offensively by being aggressive and getting out of position. Let's go number 3. All right, this is sort of a weird formation here. Okay, I'll let them do that. If they want to run the ball, Cam O'Neal's hurt. That's not good. That's another D tackle that could be out of the game. 1st and 10. They've run it twice in a row. I have a feeling they're going to pass it, so we're going to go double A gap. I don't like this formation against the run, but against the pass, it is really good. And there's a big sack. That'll make it 2nd and long. They try and throw it one time, and they go backwards. Cam O'Neal, broken ribs, out for the game, and also probably out for the rest of the playoffs. That's driving me crazy. All right, we're going man coverage here, and I'm covering Hunter Henry myself to try and keep him from making a play, and that didn't work out very well. He only got 6 yards, though. All right, 3rd and 14. We're going to go dime. Actually, let's go dollar. And we're going to actually blitz here. It's a little bit aggressive, but I'm hoping that we can force him to get rid of the ball quickly. Like that. There we go. So that's big. We force him to punt. And so basically we took 2 minutes off the clock and maintain our 2-score lead, and now we get the ball. Whoa, fair catch, fair catch. Wow, what is that? That should be a personal foul for hitting after the fair catch. That's garbage. Okay, we're actually going to run this to the right instead of the left. I need a block by Freiermuth on the edge. And sort of got it. Good job. See, this shows you how easy it is to run the football in this game. I've got all Madden, and I have the run blocking slider all the way down to 1. I'm not putting it on 0. I don't know if you can put it on 0. But it's pretty much as low as it'll go. And we're still running it all over this New England defense. So, if you commit to running the football and kind of are smart about it, it's usually going to be pretty successful. 3rd and 2 coming up. We're going to go weak spacing, but let's read the defense here. See, they're letting me run it right there. I can get this 1st down and much, much more on a simple dive play. And a late flag, I bet that's going to be a block in the back, but we'll still get the 1st down because that was way downfield. Yeah. So we still get it all the way down to the 24, so we're into field goal range pretty easily. We're going to go Texas. I don't like that at all. So what I'm going to do is I want him to just swing out there. Freiermuth was wide open, so that made that pretty easy. First and goal. We're going to run this ball. Let's go with this halfback blast. There's motion here, so I need to kind of give him time to get over there, but just a simple run play on first and goal. It's okay. I don't even really need a touchdown here, I don't think. I mean, we want one. Let's go spacing on this play. They haven't had a good answer. Uh-oh. Touchdown. That was so stupid of their defense. I'm rolling out into the flat. There's only one of my receivers over there, and their defenders are both just standing behind him. And he's in the end zone. You got to come up and cover him. Easy pitch and catch there. 27-10. And now I'm feeling really good about our chances. That's another 3 minutes off the clock, and we gained 7 points. So they're going to have a hard time getting back into this one. And if we win, I'm not sure who will end up playing. I don't think it would be the Chiefs. Who was it? The Ravens that got the first round bye? Can't remember. We're going to take the, or was it the Browns? Doesn't matter. Let's win this game first before we start worrying about the next one. Going to just stay pretty conservative defensively. We'll call some man coverages, but we will not be calling a lot of blitzes from here on out, because I don't want to get beat because we're just, you know, out of position, have one-on-one or you know, something, and somebody gets burnt. Let's have some safety help deep. So the Browns lost to the Titans. So the Browns were not the bye. 3rd and 10, we're going dollar, cover 3 sky. So we've got the corner coming from the outside. 3 down linemen are all coming. He just throws it away. That is pretty much the end of the hopes for New England. It's going to be the 4th quarter by the time they get the ball back, and they'll be trailing by 17. And he kicks it super short again. We've got the ball at the 46-yard line. Oh my gosh. We're going to go with a this power O. I kind of like the way this is set up. Dotson has been so good in this game. He gave me another good block there. But a flag, probably holding, no, blocking the back. Man, that happened fast. We're kicking with the wind here. If we can score or get into position to try that field goal this half. See, I think I'm actually going to run this to the right instead of the left. All right, back to the original line of scrimmage. I'm going to try and take a shot here. 2nd down and 10. If we don't get points here, it's okay. Look at this formation they're showing me. We got one-on-one with Claypool, and he's got it. Pour it on, boys. 34-10. Domination. That's just a scenario where they're thinking that we're going to, you know, continue just nickel and diming it down the field. Play action. They weren't blitzing. One-on-one outside, and Claypool is so good in those situations. Now this is definitely out of reach. I'm going to kick this high and to the right, see if we can force them to return it in these crappy conditions. Yeah, we got it all the way down to the goal line anyway. Yep. All right, so we stopped them short of the 25. All right, so now it's just, we're working the clock. We don't think there's enough time for them to come back, period. As long as we don't help them. Screen. Nice play. I didn't even pick that one up very well, and they still only got 2 yards. Let's go cover 2 man. Got Hunter Henry again. Let's get up and try and bump him off the line of scrimmage. Oh, nice route, but he didn't get the timing right on that one. Now 3rd and 8. I'll bet you they go for it. If we get to 4th down here, this late in the 3rd quarter. Oh, that's a good throw. He kind of threw it out to the outside to where he had to go get it and run away from me in the process. That's all right, though. Are they going to get a playoff before the end of the quarter? Nope. That's not very realistic. I think they would have probably tried to run that play, being down by 24 points.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense.
Whatever.
Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, nice throw. They've run that route a couple of times. Deep out, getting him underneath the corner out there. All right, we're going to go back to the AA gap. They're done running the football, so we can pretty much just be assuming pass the entirety of the rest of the game. Except maybe goal-to-go situations, or 4th and short or whatever. Bottom line is we're going to win this game. I don't see any way they come back to beat us in this scenario. They basically need to score 4 times because they're not getting 3 touchdowns and the extra point or the 2-point conversion every single time. So they'd have to do that without us scoring any points. Okay, we got a zone blitz coming here. A little different from some of the stuff we've been throwing at him so far this half, but oh, he drops it. 3rd and long. Let's go ahead and get the stop here. Ooh, they're going to audible. I'm going to audible. Now I'm going to audible right back. Get him. All right, so they got 10, but they needed about 14. They've got to go for it here. We're going to go nickel, Tampa 2, and we're going to press. Watch Hunter Henry here. Oh, they're going to run it. Oh, the cutback. Is that the fullback? Yeah, that makes sense. 4th and 3. Let's give it to the fullback, who, by the way, weighs 300 pounds. Usually not super mobile when you're that big. It worked, but I don't think that's a play call that is super realistic. All right, let's go. We're going to stick with the nickel. Pretty much going to let them run it if they want to the rest of the way. Oh, come on, guys. That's... Oh, we didn't get in. How did he get that wide open? I don't know if that was my assignment and I screwed up or what, but that was not very good. All right, now they're coming out in a goal line set. So we're going to... No, that's a touchdown. It's kind of hard to stop unless you get in with no obstruction. All right, we're going to go zone blitz here. Press coverage outside. They've got trips over here to the left, which is probably where they're going with this football. Good coverage. Get him! There we go. All right, that's ball game. See, now they still need to score 3 times. There's just not enough time. Period. So even though we're into the win, I don't even think we need any points now. We can go shoot clock, and we're going to just run the football the rest of the game. They're all stacked up over to the left. We just go to the right instead. Got another good block from Dotson pulling, and no block in the back that time. That play has worked well. This formation has worked well. We're going to just go ahead and run it the way we've got it called. Dotson is a beast today. He's player of the game. I mean, he has been outstanding. Let's go strong formation, and we're going to go with this power alert X smoke because we've got a guard pulling, and you know who it is? Dotson. He's going to come across and set things up. There it is again. Look at this guy. What's the penalty, though? Holding. Probably on Dotson. Of course. But you know what? We got him set up for the old, no, I was going to say the home run ball, but it's not there with this formation. But this will be here. Last time they went out in the flat and defended that. So this time, I'm not going to just throw it out there only to get a yard. We're going to run with it. 2nd and 11. Can we go play action? Scissors. Watch what those safeties do. It's not going to be there down the middle, but I was too late to pick that up. All right, so now we've got 3rd and 11. I think we're going to just come out in the gun. I'm going to call flanker dig, but I really just want to run this ball up the middle. It might be there with that slant, but I don't want to chance it. Let's just run the ball. Oh, we might get this anyway. You gotta be kidding, New England. Unbelievable how bad they are in this one. I mean, just getting manhandled on the ground. And without Benny Snell for most of it. Like, that's just unacceptable. Anthony McFarland might run for 100 yards on the day. 236 yards on the ground. All right, we're going to just run this to the edge here. 32 run plays on the day. In snowy conditions, this is what you got to be able to do, though. You have to be able to run the ball. Throwing it is hard. Receivers a lot of times will fall down because the footing is bad. Those can lead to interceptions. So, 3rd and 1, right up the middle. I think he got it. No, he didn't. But we're about to Belichick them right here. And go for it on 4th and short, even though we're in field goal range. And we're just going to run it, try and get the 1st down, keep the clock moving. There you go. That's basically another 2 minutes that'll come off the clock now as a result of getting that 1st down. Let's go. We're going to run behind Kevin Dotson again here. That's another 2 or 3 yards, I guess. Not bad. It's time. No, dang it. I wanted to have the touchdown on that seam route. It's not going to be there, but he might be open coming across here. They left this wide open. Yep, we're still throwing it this late in the game. All right, 1st down. Run it up the middle. This will get us to the 2-minute warning. So either a first down at the half-yard line or a touchdown is kind of what's on tap here. Because we'll need a first down if we're going to run out the clock without getting a new set of downs or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. That's the 2-minute warning. So now basically 3 plays taking about 40 seconds in between with the play clock or whatever, but it's already second down. So we got to get the first down, but barely. That's all right. I don't even care if we score right here. Let's go power O. This time we're pulling from the right side. Still kind of running behind Kevin Dotson in that side of the line. But we don't really need much out of this run. Injury. That's okay. Just kick the field goal. That should be the final score, 37-16. They might get a late score here with a minute plus and a couple of timeouts, but not super likely considering we know that they're going to be passing the football. But that's a heck of a game for the Steelers. Did we even have to punt today? I don't remember having to punt at all, which is very impressive, frankly. We had to settle for some field goals, but all right, let's go. Why am I in a 4-3? We know they're going to pass it, and if they want to run it, we're going to let them. So we need to be in the nickel pretty much the rest of the way. All right, let's make the tackle. Are they even? Yeah, they are going to go hurry up. I'm in the wrong personnel package. It's going for the hit stick. 37, 36. Okay, they're going to use a timeout. That's fine. Now I could go to our prevent package and make it really hard for them to keep doing what they're doing. We're just going to leave them deep. 27 seconds to go. Picked off by the rookie. Take it to the house. Just do it. Get the points. How about that? He's not a rookie anymore, but he's having a good year. 44-16. Just crushed them. Kick it deep again. They'll probably run 1, maybe 2 plays. And we'll get to see who we're going to play in the divisional round. I really don't want it to be the Chiefs. They're dangerous. So, although the Ravens, if it's the Ravens, they can be dangerous with Lamar Jackson, but I usually play really well against that team. For whatever reason, I've had their number. Why are we calling a timeout, guys? Just see if you can throw one last interception this year. 2nd and 3. They're going to try and send it deep here. Pick it off. Just for good measure. Oh, they get 2 seconds to run it one more time. Let's just stay deep here. Coming up the middle of the bush. Try and make him get rid of it. Throws it off his back foot. Ball game. Crushed him. Love it. 44-16. We don't need to look at any of the after game stuff. Let's just take a look at the stats real quick here. 14 for 19, 3 touchdowns, 177. Jones was okay until that interception. His numbers were actually pretty good today. But we ran the ball extremely well. They ran it okay, but didn't stay committed to it once Kareem Hunt, I guess, left the game because he was tired. Hunter Henry had a nice day, 8 catches, 77 yards, and a touchdown. We don't have a whole lot to say about our offensive numbers receiving, but Claypool, a pretty good day with that touchdown catch. That was a dagger. All right, defensively, nice game for Devin Bush. 13 tackles, 2 for a loss. And then the sacks were 1 for Watt and Monroe, 1 for Coles, and I don't know how you say that dude's last name. Uche. Evans 3 for 3. That 56-yarder kind of set the tone early. That was big. We didn't even have to punt today, and their punter was atrocious. Kicking into the wind, he kicks it straight up into the air for like a 20-yard punt twice. Goodness gracious. But, all right, let's just kind of get back here and see who we're going to play next. Actually, you know what? Look at Kevin Dotson getting an upgrade. He deserves it. Man, he was awesome today. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and actually sim the next one. So let's do that this episode so we know what's going on before we even get to the next one. It said 3 injuries that we need to look at. So maybe Benny Snell did get hurt and they just didn't register it during the game. So we get the win. I think this just gets us staff points. No, everybody gets XP, so that's good. And we got some staff points. We'll figure out something to do with those one day. All right. Let's see what's going on the injury front here. O'Neal, Russell, and Arnold all pretty much out for the rest of the playoffs. And 2 defensive tackles, that's a problem. Because that's going to leave us thin at that position. So we got to hope that nobody else gets hurt there. All right, let's go ahead and advance and see who we're going to be lined up against. I think it's going to be the Ravens. As much as I want to play that game, we're going to sim this one and hope that we can win and then play both the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl if we win. Press conference. So we're playing our rivals in the playoffs. It's going to be a chess match. So we're going to get a play recognition boost, beat the Ravens for all the marbles. It's not really all the marbles. It's only some of the marbles on the way to collecting all of the marbles. And they are hot. So we're going to be confident. We're not going to insult them. We're going to just show confidence. The Ravens are playing well. All players. Is that them getting those boosts? Our team is fired up, so we get all those boosts as well. So maybe like everybody on both sides is getting those boosts. Not really sure what that's about. Weekly strategy. Defend the outside run. Yeah, these guys run the ball extremely well. So let's try and slow that down in this one. We are set for half pads there. We should be set for half pads here as well. Yeah, so why was Benny Snell pulled from that game? I just don't get it. But whatever. So in this one, I think what we're going to do is go to a little bit more of the balanced offensive approach. I think if we're going to win this game, we're going to do it through the air. So let's see if we can get it done. Grant Crawford's going to have to be sharp, but he's got a lot of weapons to throw to try and get the job done. So we're going to stop the run, and we're going to air it out, basically. We've got some upgrades because of all those extra XP we got. Trey Norwood. He's been with us from the beginning. Starting to become a pretty decent player, but still backup material. O'Neal is hurt. He's played pretty well for us considering his overall skill level. Marvin Wilson is going to have to get some action for us. Jermaine Hackett, the backup tackle. He's pretty decent. I mean, really, we don't have any glaring weaknesses. Even our backups have gotten to where they're pretty solid. Excuse me. McElroy is getting to be okay at pass rushing. Lance Babineau, the backup left tackle, is not very good in pass protection. He's agile, but we need you to be better pass protector, dude. Quincy Graham, get better at run stopping. Lots of upgrades, holy crap. Sprinkle, he's 5'11". You need to be able to run routes to get open. Be nice to get him to where I can use him, but he's got a long way to go. This is the worst player on our team, but it's okay. Braden McCrary getting one. Look at all these upgrades, y'all. Oh, why did I do zone? Idiot. Whatever. It's alright. I do play a lot of zones, so it's probably not that bad of an idea to emphasize it. DeAndre Hughes at right guard is playing pretty well for us. Let's see here. Let's go power for Peralta. I need to figure out something to do with him. We should probably trade him, honestly. I don't ever want him to be the starter. Even though he's good, he's an injury liability. So we should try and trade him while he's still young and has some value, because he's a pretty good player. Buddy Johnson, field general. He's been with us from the beginning and got some actual playing time the first season when we had some injuries and stuff. Meeks, get him up to a 75 overall run stopping. He needs to get a little bit better in pass coverage, but he's okay. And that hidden dev trait, I think he's going to end up being a pretty good player for us. Herbig, backup right guard, is also pretty solid, 74 overall. I mean, like, most of our backups are good enough to where I'd be okay with them as a starter. You know, maybe not permanently, but if we have an injury, the next man up is usually more than capable of performing. So, alright, I think we're ready to move forward. So let's advance and see if we can pull off a win against the Ravens in this simulated effort. This is a tough one, and I probably should have played this one and simmed the next one, and we lose by 3. It's going to be Baltimore and Tennessee. That one hurts, man. Lose by 3 on the road. We didn't get it done through the air like I had hoped. No turnovers, and they threw it all over us. 333 through the air. We sacked them 6 times. And honestly, Crawford was pretty good in this game. 22 for 31, 252, 2 touchdowns, and sacked once. No interceptions. We must not have run it very well. Benny Snell was okay. We just, apparently, you know, that we would make a sack, but then weren't able to get off the field. Big day for Bateman. Nice day for Claypool. Johnson was all right. Smith-Schuster was all right. Like, in these games that we're simming, we're getting nothing out of Pat Fryermuth. Either of our tight ends, really. It's kind of disappointing. So, McCrary led our team in tackles. That's never good. Who had all of our sacks? Watt had 3. Marvin Wilson did step up, got us a couple of sacks. And Quincy Shields had 1. So the D tackles got the job done despite being a little bit short-handed. We didn't miss any field goals. We just somehow, even though on paper it looked like we could have won that game, we're not able to get it done. So that's another season in the books, unfortunately. And what this means is we kind of have to decide whether we're going to keep this franchise going or not. I think we've sort of reached a point where I'm not sure how much longer I can stay, emotionally invested in this one. I think we're going to wrap it up. But what we'll at least do is maybe do a couple more episodes where maybe what I'll do is the draft, and then I'll maybe sim through some seasons and just kind of show you the results. It's going to take some time for me to do that because I will still do all of the weekly management and stuff, but just off screen. But that way maybe we can at least see a few more years worth of action and just kind of how this team does without a human at the helm during any of the games. But, we've played 5 full seasons. And if we look at, how do I look at my coach? I want to look at the franchise staff, but how do I see my coach statistics? Do I need to go to league stats? I could go to league history, but I don't think that shows me much. Yeah, it doesn't show me much. What I want to do is go to, I think, the rankings in stats and awards, and go to this. And now let's look at what Evan Milligan's done. See, it doesn't even show anything. Come on with this. We got 2 Super Bowls in 5 years, 3 AFC championships, never given head coach of the year, which is garbage considering I came into a team with an aging quarterback and, we had success that year, and then, here we go, coach stats, and then ended up, going with a rookie quarterback and picking up right where we left off. So, all right, let's go find Milligan. So, career record of 63-22, which if we sort by career win percentage, I'll bet you that's the highest. Yep. 5 straight winning seasons, 11-3 in the playoffs, which is a 786 playoff percentage, which is the best in that category as well. 2 out of 3 in the Super Bowl. So, bottom line, Evan Milligan has been a stud. So, it's been a good run. 5 good seasons, all winning seasons, made the playoffs every year. We won 3 AFC championships, 2 Super Bowls. Came up short again in this one. But, like I said, I think what we'll do is just sim through a few seasons or whatever. We'll show you what happens with those. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Good evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?